Hi, this is Andy from GPS Training. In this short video, I'm going to show you how you can copy a linear route that you've created in BaseCamp software as a second copy of the route to then reverse the route so you can walk the same linear route back in the opposite direction. Really useful if you've created a route to the top of a fell and you just want to walk the same way back down and use the same route. Saves you having to reverse the route in the unit. You can pre-do it in the software and just send two routes to the GPS unit. Also, if you've done a circular route and you get to the start of a route and realize the weather's not as good as you thought, the way the wind could be blowing one way, and you decide you want to walk that circular route the opposite way, it's a nice way in the software. You could reverse that route in the software so you have two copies of it to send to your GPS device, one going round one way, one going round the other way. But the example I'm going to show you is I've got on the screen at the moment a linear route that's been created in the software. So it's a route starting from the village of Rothbury. You can see this pink magenta line on the map page going up to the Simonside Hills. So that's the route I've created. I've got this list file with the route in. So in the left hand side of the screen, the bottom left hand side window, we can see my route name in there called Simonside with the three green boxes icon which shows me it's a direct route. So the first thing I'm going to do, I've got that route. If we just zoom in, you can actually see the red arrows showing you which way around the route's going. So it's starting in the village, going up to the top of the fell. So what we're going to do on that route, I simply right click on the route name in that bottom left hand window, and we've got the option called duplicate. So I'm going to do a duplication of the route. So I'll select duplicate, and then what you'll see underneath where we've got Simonside, we've now got a Simonside 1. And then what I do with the Simonside 1, I'm going to now reverse that route. So I right click on it again. So if I just right click on the route with the mouse, and then in the drop down box you can see the option about 3/4 of the way down, invert route. So that'll actually reverse the route. So I select invert route. Just give it a second to calculate, and then what will happen is if we now zoom in on the Simonside 1 route, we can see the red arrows going the opposite way. So it's taken the route back down the hillside back into the village. So we could then rename these routes. So we could call one the out route, one the in route, or whatever makes sense to yourself, you can rename it. So where we've got the Simonside 1 at the top, I could right click on there and you've got the option of rename, and then at the end I could call it Simonside out. So that's going out from the village. And then where we've got the Simonside 1, I can just right click on there, and in the drop down box that appears we select rename, and we just put a little left click at the end of the name where it's got the number 1, and I could call it Simonside in, just so they've both got a different name. So one's going out one way and the other one's coming back the opposite direction. So I hope you found this video useful on how, if you've created a route in Garmin's BaseCamp software, you can use the right click on the route and select the duplicate, so you get an exact copy of the route with just a slightly different name. And then on that duplicated route, you can right click and select the invert to reverse the route. And then finally, you right click on the route names and you pick the option of rename to give each one a different name before you send them to your GPS device. Please remember, if you look on the full online resource that we've got under Garmin BaseCamp training videos, we have lots more videos showing you how to create routes, edit routes, etc. This is just a short tip on copying a route and then reversing it. So thanks for watching this video.